Alright, so trying something new on the channel here. Just kind of building just unique decks and just being creative with what you could possibly play, just thinking outside of the box. So this time we've got Ramp Doflamingo playing ramp cards to play Eustass Kid, and just essentially trying to turbo out Kid, and then leveraging Doflamingo's ability to also use events to protect him in a way that you typically couldn't. So first up, we of course have the star of the show for Eustass Kid. We have Tony Chopper 4 of. This is a searchable 2K. We've got Nami. We're playing Nami because we have 8 searchable 2Ks, so those do matter. I just didn't feel enough room with the ramp and the no counter, and we'll talk about the overall cards in a bit, and just my overall thoughts. This is version 3. I've tested a couple builds. This is like the most reasonable one, and we'll have a little bit of gameplay here. We've got Brook playing 3 of the Brook to be able to spit out the Nami. Nami is the only target, but of course Brook being a 1K, I just opted for this over Zoro, just in case you want to go like Brook into Nami. Search can be relevant, just gives you an extra body to swing with 2 since we don't have a bunch of those. We're playing 3 Luffy, not 4. I essentially cut 1 for another ramp card. But I think 7 blockers is enough because we do get to leverage those events. Then, of course, the Capone Beiji is searchable off of Bonnie. Also, Luffy being searchable off of Bonnie. So we've got Searcher for both Eustass. We want to get Eustass and prioritize him. But then we also have those for those blockers. Because once you have Bonnie, if you have Eustass, you can continually use Bonnie to add a card to your hand unless they have actual removal. Then, of course, another searchable 2K off of Bonnie because we do just want to protect Eustass once he's on board. So we're just playing Scratchman Apu just for that search. We've got Basil Hawkins. We're playing this because of the life trigger. Essentially, unless you're playing against red, my goal is just to have Eustass, know what turn I'm going to be playing him. Hopefully having him and just going to zeros. So as I take those life, if I can hit that Basil Hawkins to ramp, puts me in a really strong position. Same here with the Sunday. If you're playing and you're going second, you can go turn 2, nothing. Turn 4, play Hawkins, go 5. Then you go 7. Then you go Sunday, go 8. Then you're going to be at 10. And you can drop Eustass on 10 maxed out while also drawing a card. So you do want to see this. And it's a decent trigger, especially if you're at 10, gives you a body. And then we've got Ein being searchable off of both Nami and Buena. So if you see it, Nami on 4, you play Nami. Then on 6, you play Ein. You go 9 after the next turn, and you can play that Eustass and use the effect. Then, of course, Buena, he gets us the Ein. He can also get us Nami or the Chopper, any other film card to get us going that we might need. So, again, just Luffy search. And then for Punk Gibson, I'm playing for Punk Gibson because it is searchable off of Bonnie. And it is like the best green event. And then we've got the 3 sword style. I opted to play this just because it has that film and that supernova overlap for event searching and gives us a solid defense if our opponent wants to go all in on Eustass. No real targets to play aside from Nami, so that aspect isn't phenomenal unless you want to play out like a Beiji. But it does help keep you alive. Overall, I think we could even do like ramp into Doflamingo, possibly like 2 Doflamingo. I just don't know what I would cut. Maybe it's these events right here because it can feel just a little bit cloggy. We want maybe 1, maybe 2 in our hand at a time. But being able to use these for essentially free and getting that huge counter pretty much makes him 12 and very hard to deal with. I thought this could be like really just fun to mess around with. I thought that there was something here. I don't think it compete like in this meta necessarily just because Sakazuki's that broken, but it could be something to have fun with, play around with. So let's go ahead and dive into some gameplay. All right, let's see what we can do. So we've got the Bonnie, we've got the Sunday. So on Sunday we go 6, we go 7, we go 9. So if we can get the Bonnie, or if we can even see whatever, we're in a good spot. I'm going to keep. I've got 2 events, 3 events. Don't love this. Let's see if Bonnie can get us something good. Boom, there's the Eustass. We are cooking. Now if we can see another blocker, I would be very happy. Yeah, he gets first attack. Pero. Amazing. Nothing I can really play on this turn, which is not great. You can play the beige, but trigger, love that for him. Okay. Any attack they hit, I'm just going to rush to 0, then play this. And just defend them. Try to. I need some more counters. So I need the, like, my whole hand is no counter. I just have events, which is cool. I think that this has, like, an interesting thing. And, of course, like you saw, people were just playing the Eustass regularly in this deck near the end of OP05.5. Maybe I should be playing Kaido. Maybe Kaido also has some top end. Maybe Doflamingo. I don't know. I feel like you just want to go to 0, play Kid, and then just not lose. Okay, I'm a Gibson him. He played Pudding, added Assange. He's got 3 Don. I'm going to Gibson him. Actually, I'm just going to take him. I'm just going to take him. There's no point for me not to take him. Come on. Go like 8. That would be ideal. I don't know what they'd want to play for 3. Yeah. Hit me. No. Okay. Ton of Gibson. Got Gibson galore. Going to 7. We've got Ein. Now I'm going to play this Beiji. Maybe I wait. Maybe I go to just 0 next turn, because I can play Beiji with Eustass. And I'll just play Beiji. Yeah. And I'll poke 5. Could play Buena, but I don't think there's any film cards I want at this point. Give me another Sanji. That's interesting. I'll pass. 3 down active. He can Katakuri the Eustass, though, which is a slight problem. Slight problem. So I'm pretty much just gambling that he doesn't have it. I'll give him a life. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna... They're not gonna be able to hurt me. Yes. If I play this, I go to 10. Does 10 and 9 make a difference? No. Sure. Maybe I should do the 0 counter effect. I should have swung with this first, by the way. But now he can't KO me with Gadatsu, so that's cool. Let's play out a beige, and we're gonna do this. I can play Ein with this Luffy, which gets 2 no counter out of my hand, which is nice. Gonna Gibson. Should I just block? He goes 8. I just Gibson. Guess best case he has is 11. He attaches 3. I can't Gibson. Yeah, I guess at this point I have to. 1K. 5 here. I got 2K. Nice. I'm gonna go 5 here. Nine here. Then I'm gonna play this and play out Ein, get some no counter out of my hand, and leave 2 up. Makes sense. Deploy, play, and I will pass. 4 Dawn active. Sure. Slight problem. Let's say I want to leave 2 back. I need the tap 2. Maybe I can't. Maybe I just leave 4. I can go 7s. I can do a bunch of 7s. Let's do that. Let's start here with Ein. Go 7. Go 7. Okay, I know he gave a 2K, so last time I just gave a 1K, so I'm gonna go 5 here. Maybe we're on to something. I don't know. Playing a Paro. It's an interesting choice, to say the least. And he dumped the 1K, so he had a 1K. I can put them at 1, and they just shouldn't be able to defeat me, and I should just win. I'll pass. Should I just use this? No, I should just use this. Yeah? Yeah. That's the most vulnerable blocker I have, so we'll give up that. He's got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can rest one of these. Does he just go big? This and a 2K. No block. Rest. 2K. You win. Look at that. Yeah, because they had 1 life left. As long as I countered out of whatever and left these, yeah, I was winning. So, yeah, maybe there is something here.